percentage in 5 subject. Percentage in 5 subjects. Okay. Now सबसे पहले will 5 को 3 कर देते हैं. 5 बहुत ज्यादा हो जाए. 3. So let's say subject 1 is equals to, marks can be in what you say is also, please enter marks of, let's say, English. Just a minute. English, then we'll copy it 3 times. We'll make it S2, subject 2. This will be subject 3. Chalo, English, maths, or maths and science. Once you have got the marks, then marks of 70 in English. Okay. In science. Now, percentage will be equals to, कितना हो जाएगा? S1 plus S2 plus S3 by how much? 70 into 3, right? या डायरेक्ट लिख सकते हो. And whole of this multiplied by 100. This is the expression for calculating percentage. Okay, सही है ये? Just let me know. Is everyone fine with this expression? This is simple mathematical expression. Okay. Fine. I'm writing one basic program, then I'll improve it. Now, once you have found the percentage, we'll check if percentage is greater than 80. how हो जाएगा? You have to print or you can write grade is equals to video. Is it getting delayed? जो footage delayed आ रहा है क्या तुम लोगों को? It's only for Prashant. Let me know.
It's fine for me, sir.
Okay. Who was it? Kirtana?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Your voice has changed today.
I have.
Okay. And percentage is greater than 60. In that case, okay. Thank you, Priyanka. Then we'll have grade is equals to B. LF. Percentage is less than equals to 60 and percentage. Prashant, you may try connecting once again. greater than 40, then grade will be D. Else, okay, good. Grade is equals to, sorry, here we will have C, and here we will have D. Okay? And then once our if else structure is complete, we'll print grade. Okay? Why are we can we print grade here itself? Print instead of capturing grade in a particular variable, can we print a grade directly here in the body of if else? If else?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But we are doing this. What is the advantage of this?
We can use it later on.
Later in the program, correct. Take it. So this is about finding your grade. Then now we will. Is this program clear to all? अभी तक जो लिखा है. Let me know. ये देखो. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine. So, but can we improve it?
Not much, sir, but we can take a variable. I mean, we can take identifier for subjects.
We have identifier for subjects, na? S1, S2, S3.
I mean, we can just name it as total and then take it separately.
अच्छा अच्छा, you are telling कि ये S1, S2, S3 को total ले लेंगे, and then we can write total by 210 into 100 उस type से. Okay. ठीक है, that can be done. But anything else that is unnecessary in this program.
Assigning grades. We can directly print it to save our time.
नहीं वो तो ठीक है. नहीं, in this program, is there anything in the same program that is unnecessary? Hope you all remember when we did the program for increasing this finding the greatest of the three number. If n1 is not the
एलिफ ज्यादा
greatest,
है एलिफ कुछ ज्यादा ही है
एलिफ में
We
ज्यादा
can
ही है.
cut off, we can cut off ellipse one condition for 80 and 60.
For 80 and 60, very good. Vishnu Priya, okay. Where we loop कहाँ use करेंगे? See, if elif else is used when you have only one, means you are working on one type of job only. Loop is used when you have to do one single job multiple time. But here we have only one type of job, that is determining the grade. We don't have to do this process many times. The loop is for repeating the same task again and again. If elif else wala structure is used to do one particular task, so task एक ही होगा if elif में. So if there is only one task, we cannot use loop. Loop is used to repeat the task again and again. So here we have only one task. Okay. Vishnu Priya, doubt है तो let me know कि where you are stuck. Where do you think you can use loop? Okay, because you have only one task. If this task would have, if let's say, if let's say कि अगर ऐसा मैं बोलता कि do this for 10 students, okay, then what we could have done is we could have written this entire thing, okay, like this, something like this. For 10 students, अगर मुझे 10 students का grade पता करना होता ना, तो every time we would have done like this for I in range. But because we are not reached the loop stage, I'm just giving you an idea. Okay, so 1 comma 11, and then this task of computing or finding the grade of one student will be repeated 10 times. That is, you can find the grade of 10 different students. Okay, by finding the percentage of each and then displaying the grade of each. Okay, so then in that case you could have used loop. Okay. Right. So like we discussed, this part is unnecessary. Why? Because if this condition resulted in false, then only it will come to elif part. Okay. So अगर elif part पे कोई चीज पहुंचा है, if it has reached to line number 9, it must be because this condition header of if failed. Okay. ठीक है. तो अगर यहाँ पे ये कंडीशन फेल करेगा तभी आएगा. दैट मीन्स परसेंटेज इज डेफिनेटली नॉट ग्रेटर देन 80. Okay, so we then don't need to check percentage is less than equals to 80. Okay, ये part unnecessary हो जाता है. We'll write this, and again if it comes to this elif at line number 11, then it is obvious that percentage was not even greater than 60. Okay. Now, is this modification clear? Why that portion was not needed? Because as this resulted in false, then only it came to here, this line number 9, condition checking. So that means uh, it is definitely, percentage is definitely not greater than 80. So you need to check only if it is greater than 60. Even if this is false, then only it will come to line number 11. It will come to line number 11. Then that means it is neither it is not even greater than 60. Then only it has come here. Okay, so then you can check is it if it is greater than 40. Okay, so even if it is not true, that means the percentage is less than 40. In that case, you will print grade D. ये concept समझ में आया सबको? Is this clear to all? कि why that was unnecessary? प्रियंका, देखो अभिषेक को एक बार कोई मैसेज करके देखो. आई डोंट थिंक सो ही इज हियर. वो ऑन करके चला गया लगता है. ओके, अदर्स आल्सो मे लेट मी नो.
Yes, sir.
ओके, गुड. अजय को भी समझ में आ गया. वेरी गुड. ओके, नाउ greater than equal to in which line number, Prashant?
Sir, if percentage is greater than or equal to 80, percentage greater than equal to 60, ऐसे.
चलो ठीक है, कर देते हैं. ठीक है. Right now, one more thing that Priyanka started very well in her solution, but could not manage it properly. Though the solution was not incorrect, but उसको और थोड़ा अच्छा किया जा सकता था. What she was trying to do is कि what if the person gives less than 70? Sorry, greater than 70. Enters the marks greater than 70. Okay. So she tried to use if. Something like that. If S1 is greater than 70, she printed here, print, I'll correct it, but let us see what she was trying to do, and that was really good. So यहाँ पे she tried to print a message, marks is invalid or something like that. Marks is invalid. Right. So, and then she was trying to do then like LF again with F, new F. S1, S2 is greater than 70. Same thing. Then third if S3 is greater than 70. But okay, fine. Even if the marks is invalid, but there will be no effect in the program. Still, percentage will be calculated and grade will be calculated. Okay. So how to stop in such cases from the program being executed? कैसे stop करेंगे program को कि अगर marks 70 से ज्यादा है? First of all the three different if statements, like for example, what I mean to say is, ओके तो अब यहाँ पे तुम लिख सकते हो marks in English is invalid, marks in maths is invalid, marks in science is invalid. I'm not going into that, but even if you display the message, it will still calculate the percentage and it will still find the grade. Okay, so it shouldn't go on and calculate the message, this program and grade. So marks in, let's say, English में लिख ही देता हूँ. English is invalid. Marks in maths is invalid. Marks in science is invalid. So first of all, what we will do is we'll not write separate if for all.
सर
हाँ
जब हमने वेरिएबल में लिख ही रखा है कि मार्क्स आउट ऑफ 70 है तो कोई पागल होगा ना 70 से ऊपर देगा तो
that is fine, but we cannot take the guarantee. Okay, तो ऐसा थोड़ी है कि okay, let's say a person has gone insane, lost the mind, but still तो वो दे दिया ना. It shouldn't work. Good program should handle all the cases. ठीक है? So first of all, what we will do is कि ये 3 separate if को 1 single if बना देंगे और लगा के, और S1 is greater than 7, S2 is greater than 70, or S3 is greater than 70. Marks in English or maths or science is R. ठीक है? थोड़ा अच्छा लुक देने के लिए aborting program. How we will abort from here? अब ये तो दोनों लाइन का जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगा. How we will abort from here?
Put the grades one in else case. Put this thing where we are assigning grades to else case. So it won't go.
break.
हाँ नहीं break is used to come out of the loop, not if statements. Okay, there are a wonderful suggestion. ये क्या बोल रहा है कि put the entire thing in else. ठीक है? तो अगर मार्क्स तुम्हारा ये कंडीशन को पास कर जाएगा, दैट इज मार्क्स इन ऑल द 3. ठीक है? यहां पे और होगा या एंड होगा?
और ही होगा सर.
और ही होगा.
Yeah.
और में क्या होता है? इवन 1 इज करेक्ट, द प्रोग्राम विल एग्जीक्यूट.
Yeah, so it's correct ना sir.
It's correct. ठीक है. I was just checking. ठीक. प्रशांत को लग रहा है एंड होगा. प्रशांत अगर एंड डाल दोगे ना तो दैट मीन्स कि दिस प्रोग्राम विल फेल ओनली व्हेन, ओके, अगर एंड डालोगे तो दिस प्रोग्राम विल फेल ओनली व्हेन इफ द यूजर इनपुट्स व्हाट यू से इज मोर देन 70 इन ऑल. पर अगर यूजर gives more than 70 in one of the subjects or 2 of the subjects out of 3, then still the program will find the percentage. ठीक है? और के केस में किसी एक में भी अगर ज्यादा हो गया 70 से, then it will not execute the else part. That means it will execute the else part.
Sir, we can modify the program a bit.
How?
We can bring percentage where we are assigning to else case
करेक्ट,
to
वो
make it
कंप्यूटेशन
more.
को कम कर देगा, अननेसेसरी। अगर इन केस नहीं होगा तो एक्स्ट्रा कंप्यूटेशन होगा। करेक्ट, दैट इज आल्सो करेक्ट। इंस्टेड ऑफ कैलकुलेटिंग परसेंटेज हियर, जब सब्जेक्ट्स में ही मार्क्स गलत हैं तो उसके पहले परसेंटेज क्यों? चांस, इफ देयर आर चांसेस ऑफ percentage going, this marks getting is invalid entry of marks, then why to calculate the percentage there itself? Okay. See, we will continue this class for 10-15 minutes more because we started very late, and then I'll leave you. Okay. तो ये समझ में आया कि how this solution will work? यहाँ पे मैं ये भी लिख देता हूं, with and the program will fail only when all three entries are or rather what I'll do, इसके ऊपर लिख देता हूं, all in three entries are invalid and not when anyone or two of the entries are invalid. So we will use or. जो and और वाला है ना, उसको कोट्स में डाल देते हैं so that you can differentiate from normal and or. Okay, clear? ये बताओ सबको क्लियर है? प्रियंका, did you get? Your logic was correct, but I just refined it. हालांकि उस क्वेश्चन पे भी तुम्हें मार्क्स मिल जाता, but it is not about marks, it's about being a good programmer. ठीक है? अजय understood? Everybody बताओ मुझे, कीर्तना?
Yes, sir.
Okay, समझ में आया। विष्णु प्रिया, प्रियंका, let me know. Okay, ठीक है। I had done this before. हाँ, you had done this, पर तुमने else नहीं लगाया था, if I remember correctly. if else में तुमने नहीं किया था, तुमने separate किया था, in which case even despite printing की marks is invalid or something, it will still calculate the percentage. तो मैं just handled that part कि it should, if it is invalid, it should not go on and calculate the percentage and find the grade. I think so कि तुमने ऐसा ही किया था. Let me just have a look once again. अच्छा with और ही किया था तुमने? ओहो, ओके, I might have missed it. याद नहीं है मुझे. ओके, I think, अच्छा if else लगाया था तुमने. हाँ, करेक्ट है. सॉरी प्रियंका, योर लॉजिक वाज करेक्ट. ठीक है. Yeah, what I was saying is Priyanka had done this way only, so that then to in that case her correction, this concept was absolutely fine. But what I will suggest is वो जो पहला तुमने if elif वाला part किया था ना, that को you combine it and make it into one like this. ठीक है? That is the only, then in that case that will be the only modification required in your solution. Right? So good job here. Okay. Acha, can we do this without using if and elif, if and else? सोचो, can we do this without that? क्या कर सकते हैं हम लोग ऐसे? Something can we do? How do we decrease indent? Just a minute. Shift and tab. Okay. अच्छा, इसका तो ये लाइन का जरूरत नहीं है. If S1 is greater than 70 or not possible. Script mode may go back to the concept of Saurav. I'll just drop you a hint. Go back to the concept of interactive mode. We know that when we write a script, so in that case, what happens? क्या होता है उस केस में? It actually opens the interactive mode on the background and runs all the commands one by one and gives the output all together. ठीक है? Runs all the lines at the same time and gives the output at the same time. So it is not that script mode is running on its own. In the background, it is running these commands on the interactive mode only. Okay, but it will fetch all the outputs all at once. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा ये होता है. So tell me, if you want at any point of time to terminate the interactive mode, what do you do? कि जो इंटरैक्टिव मोड ये ओपन किया होगा ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने के लिए, एनी पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम यू वांट टू क्लोज दैट इंटरैक्टिव मोड एंड द प्रोग्राम प्रोसेसिंग, व्हाट विल यू डू? हाउ डू वी क्लोज द इंटरैक्टिव मोड? जस्ट अ मिनट. हाँ, कैसे करेंगे? यू डोंट नो सीएमडी को कैसे क्लोज करते हो पाइथन को? वी हैव डिस्कस दिस. नहीं नहीं नहीं. हाउ डू वी कम आउट ऑफ इट? करेक्ट, एग्जिट फंक्शन हो गया ना. तो लेट्स सी इफ दैट वर्क्स और नॉट. Exit. Okay, now let us check. This will terminate the program. Terminate the program and won't execute the code below. See, you people know everything, it's just a matter of realization. Okay, तो अब इसको एक बार रन करते हैं जिसमें कि one we will give proper scenario and another case we will give an invalid scenario. Okay, let's check this. English may let's say person got 63. Maths may let's say the person got 68. Science may let's say the person got 50. Okay. Let's check the grade. अच्छा ये invalid क्यों हो गया? Let us check. अच्छा हाँ 70. हाँ पाइथन का शेल क्लोज हो जाता है. यू आर करेक्ट.
Excuse me, sir.
हाँ
Sir, actually, I meant that time that I had tried this or, so it was giving and or, sir, so it was not giving the proper output.
okay, leave that thing. What you were trying, have you understood now? बताओ प्रियंका. Else I'll take it once again, no problem. Or even if you have not understood a part of it, you can let me know. Priyanka, you there?
This one I understood, sir.
This one you understood now. First the basic form and then how we are improving it. Is it correct? Okay, if you have understood, then good. Now let's say, चलो मेरी तरह स्टूडेंट है, बहुत ज़्यादा नहीं पढ़ता है. I'll give 48, then मैथ्स और खराब है 39, साइंस थोड़ा बीच में somewhere within 40. ठीक है, let's check. Grade is B. Okay. Now let's say we'll rerun the code. Okay. When we rerun the code, now what I will do is I will give something like 89, and then in other two I'll give correct 50 and 65. Invalid marks entry, program aborting, code 0. ये समझ में आया कि how this when you give more than this, it fell into the block, and the moment it fell into the block, it printed this message and then it exit. Either you can use exit to terminate wherever you are satisfied that the program doesn't need to go on further, or you can use if else structure like this. Okay, clearer? Now one more thing is that there might be in a very long program, there might be different points at which you will want to exit. So how will you know at which part the program got terminated, which exit worked? ठीक है. So मान लो कि if you are writing 1 lakh lines of codes, so there may be many such scenarios where you will want to at that point you will want to abort the program processing because that scenario is not invalid. Scenario is not valid. Sorry. Okay. So how will you know which scenario was not valid and from which point the exit function terminated the program? Which exit function terminated the program? In order to do that, you can give your own codes as parameter to the exit. By default, just a minute, not here. 1 minute. Here, if you see by default, the code gives the value 0. But if you want to be sure, if there are many places where you have given on the basis of condition that from here no processing is required and program should abort forcefully, then to identify which exit worked out of the number of exits that you have provided in a very long program, as a parameter, you can give a code like 100. Let us check once. Just a minute, I'm receiving a call. Hello. It's okay. Yes, ma'am, they're in the class. Vishnu Priya Anand. Okay, ma'am. Okay, I'll just inform them. Okay. Okay, I'll also tell them to call you. Thank you. Vishnu Priya and Anand, you need to go to school. ठीक है, एक बार आशा मैम से बात कर लो. Vishnu Priya, you are nearby, so no problem. Anant, you can, if you are far away and it's difficult for you to reach, then you can contact school. They will avail transportation. ठीक है, so by 9:30 you should be there in the school. ठीक है, चलो. With this execution, you both of you can leave. Anand and Vishnu Priya, you can call Asha ma'am and just confirm once. Okay. Anand is there now. I hope he got the message. Anand, you can reply if you have got the message. Okay. ठीक है, एक बार Vishnu Priya, even you please call Asha ma'am. Whatever I have said, she will inform you once again. So please contact. You can leave and you can contact. Vishnu Priya, even you. चलो, I'll not continue further. तो इसीलिए तुम जा सकते हो. I'll just execute this invalid scenario and I'll show the code and then I'll exit. Okay. So here, see. ठीक है. So please enter marks out of 70 in maths. So let's say here I give 83 and here I give 55. So what you will see is invalid program aborting. You can see it is coming as 100, right? दिख रहा है? So why it came 100? Because you suggested that with exit the code should be displayed as 100. So this way the programmer keeps track as to which exit worked in the if you have number of exits and which part of the program failed to execute because of scenario mismatch or unforeseen circumstances. Okay, so that is the way you can control. So if these two are concepts are clear, then we are done for this session. Okay, we'll meet in the next session. Okay. ये क्लियर है सबको?
Yes, sir.
Okay, ठीक. चलो, we'll meet again at what time? 11:30. 11:30 पे ना next class.